That's very Mark Norman of you.
Well, I was like exaggerated Norman. Yeah, I would just be like, I don't know. I can't even.
Yeah, dude. Oh. No.
Oh, he's dead.
He's good. He can't do
Oh, no. Gabe Davis has got to survive.
He's not going to be doing the celebration.
He's got to do his thing.
Yeah. Well,
hello. Welcome.
It's cold one out there.
Welcome to the show. The show's called Yelling Grandma. Chris Robertson, Corey Charles.
Isn't it interesting when you're coming out of winter and it's 48 degrees outside? You go, ooh, feels pretty good. And when you're coming out of summer and it's 48 degrees outside, you're like, it's so freezing.
Yeah, coming out of summer, dude, 60 is crazy.
Yeah.
I showed up at work with, I wore a hoodie on the way in and pants.
Yeah.
And then there's this older bald dude, and he's still in his shorts and a T-shirt. He goes,
dude.
You know it's going to be 72 later. I'm like, yeah, but it feels like it's ice outside.
Listen to the words you said.
Yeah. Later?
Later.
Yeah, I can take this off later.
Yeah, it's like...
Do you know how clothes work?
It's like driving at night with your headlights on and someone going, I don't turn mine on. You know it's going to be daylight later.
Oh. Dude, why wipe your ass? You're going to shower later.
Yeah.
Leave that shit on there.
Yeah, leave it on there.
Have a little...
Leave it in there.
Yeah, I'll have a little taste on there.
You meow in there, you're going to get beat. Dude. Anyway, it's cold. It's cold.
Anyway, it's cold. That's
classic.
the weather. Welcome to the weather pod.
Welcome to the weatherstation.com podcom. Once again, I got on my computer this morning and I was like,
I don't know what to do.
I want to play a game. And I'm like, but there's no game. I don't know what I get to play.
Really?
None of the games are making me hard.
38 games.
Huh?
None of the games getting you hard. You have 3,900 games.
There's too many games.
So, what were you playing before you came to this video game slump? Huh? Maybe there's other slumpers out there.
I don't know. I was playing Starfield, but it just got boring.
Really?
Yeah.
Just like repetitive type of thing?
Yeah, it's just like I don't know.
I'll tell you one thing. Don't play Madden.
I want to play FIFA, but I mean it's like $70.
Yeah.
And
then
I just don't feel like dropping that right now.
Aren't there still some problems that they want to patch or something?
I don't know.
I mean,
I'm sure there is.
These sport games, they don't do that though. The game comes out, they're like, "Oh, we have a glitch," and then they're like,
"Yeah, they just don't fix it."
That's this game though,
because everyone already bought it.
Yeah,
and they're like, well, we got to make our money on Pro Club or
we got what's it?
Ultimate Team,
and then they also got to make their money on the next game. So they're like, well, if we're making like base level, what the fuck?
Did that? Yeah, that one FIFA bug on the last one never got fixed.
Yeah, I couldn't play it.
Yeah, I stopped.
I had to leave my game on in order to play.
I stopped playing it. It didn't affect me a lot because like I would put my PlayStation in sleep mode a lot of the time. But then if it went a while without playing FIFA, I would come back to it. Like it would be turned off, and then it'd be like, "Hey, you new to the game, buddy? What's your favorite team? What are your controls? What hard difficult?" And I'm just,
what language do you want to use?
I'm like, I've played this a million times. They're like, nope.
Your camera angle's all fucked up again.
I've already played this. No. Okay. Are you going to fix it? Fix what? Nothing's wrong. Pick your stuff. You're brand new to the game.
That was the problem with FIFA. Yeah. That's what it would do to half of America.
I enjoy FIFA.
I loved it.
I think about all the sports games, it's like it's the most authentic feeling. Obviously, there still is like the thing in games.
To me, it feels like it should be. You think about all the things involved in the sports. FIFA should be.
And it's probably like the easiest.
It should be.
The only thing that sucks is like it's like games are so hard to like. Oh, I want to make it harder. So they're like, well, the only way like we could realistically like the only way we can make it harder
is like force.
Is like your defenders will have lapses of being unrealistically stupid.
Yeah,
and then the team you're playing against will have. Which this is not as weird because it does happen where it's like they'll just make the perfect shit and then score. Which you have seen that in real life where it's like crazy passes score and you go, whoa.
Yeah.
But like that'll happen like against you and I'm just going, but why is my guy pulling off this guy? And I'm like getting mad because like you can't control everybody on the field. So like those are the only things where I'm like getting mad. But like that's the stuff where I feel like over the years of FIFA I've internally accepted it where I go, that's just going to happen. It doesn't make me mad. Madden, on the other hand, I was like, I have to stop playing this game. I just can't do this anymore.
They still have. I mean, it's crazy because like they might have fixed some glue tackles in Madden, which means you're running, and then if you watch a replay, take the camera off of a player, and you see a defensive lineman's legs just slide, and he sucks in, or you get sucked
all
in.
Momentum is stopped.
You're Breece Hall. You can run 22 miles per hour one direction.
Yeah,
you're running in this direction, and a defensive tackle who's fully engaged in a block now just goes off the guy and does like a 2-foot slide to the right as you do like a 1-foot slide in. All your momentum zeroed, and you just get dropped. There's all types of animations that are problems, and that's why football it like has to have all those animations, and so that's why I think it's harder. Like hockey too. You watch a real game of hockey, and it's so hard. I'm watching going, that would be so hard to make this a game, and like they try to have the wall play. Like
the thing about hockey,
like foreplay.
Yeah, the thing about like the hockey game is like
play?
Since it's like they're on ice and like it's in real life, everything's so smooth, everything's moving around.
It's
like
so
in the game,
impossible.
there's times of like where it's clunky, and I'm like, ugh.
Yeah.
Which, don't get me wrong, the hockey games are also fun too, but I'm also like not as much into hockey as I am other sports, and I would love a cool, good football game. If they made one where I was like, dude, if NCAA was back. See, the thing also, I think what's good about NCAA is like, you can play games where like you score 60 points, and I'm like, yeah, this is like, I mean, this happened, or like 50 points or whatever. But in Madden, it's like you score 50 points, and I go, I mean,
what am I, the Dolphins week 3 of 2013?
But it's like, but you do it 7 times in a season, and then I'm like, okay, so in the end, if this was happening in real life, people would be shitting like, this team is inside.
Yeah, dude, you're gonna shit.
Yeah, you're gonna.
Dolphins
shit.
won 70 to
shit. The
20.
last 10 years, the Dolphins have won 9 Super Bowls.
Oh, in the NFL, that 70-point game they had, that was the highest games. What'd they say since like 1960 or even longer. It was like a 60-year gap or something crazy.
And they would have,
but in Madden, you're like, it's every couple of weeks.
Yeah.
I'm getting that.
And then if they would have like kicked that last field goal instead of kneeling it, they would have like got the record.
Got the record.
But then he was like, I don't care about that, which is pretty cool to like be like, whatever.
Come here, D's.
To me, it's like, well, then they have the record because they could have got it.
Yeah. Yeah, have a little asterisk by that. You know?
Have a little asterisk, That was my cool sound effects.
Oh, I heard this guy at work was telling me about this crazy story. A dude named Harrison, I don't know how to pronounce it.
Ford.
It's like Okene. Yeah, Harrison Ford. He got trapped. Harrison Ford got trapped in a little cave. That's what happens in the movies, right? And then he has to roll balls and dodge rolling balls and hit signs and
I've heard
do little puzzles. Yeah,
there's the one where he picks the weighted thing up and he puts the bag of sand on there or whatever, and then he's like, "I did it," and then it's like, and he's like running away from it. Yeah, classic, dude.
So Harrison, this is the black Harrison. Harrison Okene. It's Okene. Yeah. I don't know. Okene. You could look up the guy's name and find the story right away.
I think sorry, I just saw one of my fantasy players on the ground.
Who's that?
Calvin Ridley.
Hopefully he's all right.
I know.
Got the London game on.
He
got
got
a distraction.
20 points the first week, and I went, dude. Yeah. And then he's been
so guess what? I heard these fantasy football dudes. We'll get back to this Harrison guy, okay? It's in my head.
Or we can get back to this.
But we're gonna do this because this is a trying times for Corey. I don't know.
It is.
This Calvin Ridley guy. So on fantasy football, I was actually gonna tell you. I was like, fuck. I wish I could have told you maybe closer to that first game. So they were like, did he get jacked?
I think he like fell or something. I don't really know what happened.
Well, the Buffalo Bills have Jordan Poyer and shit. Oh boy, he got lucky. No, they got both their safeties finally like healthy. Last year they only had Poyer or just had Hyde. Like they keep having one of them dies. Oh shit.
Oh my god.
Yikes. Poyer just made that guy suck his own dick. Hit stick them from the back. Ooh.
I don't
that looks brutal. So
damn it. God damn it.
These fantasy football guys were talking about how Calvin Ridley, they were like, he does not look as quick. I don't know what happened with those videos we saw in preseason, but they were like, game to game, nice. Game to game, they were like, what if he did the Barry thing and just went in to the right and just kept going? Dude, Barry Sanders didn't give up. No, he did. I mean, he's like, I'm not getting hit.
Yeah.
Which is all these people tearing ACLs. How did Barry never tear an ACL?
Yeah.
The most jukey dude. So they were just saying Calvin Ridley. They think after that first game he did well, but they were like that was more to do with him everyone just being on the same game plan and him getting open and catching, not like he's otherworldly athletic getting away from people. So, oh no. Dude, people are just getting hurt left and right.
Okay,
when the game started, Matt Milano got injured. He got carted off the field. He's like one of the better linebackers in the league. Shame. Dude, they should cancel football. People are tearing ACL. People are Achilles. Tre'Davious, is that his name? I think Tre'Davious White. They just say Trey White, but the starting corner. Dude, how can you be 25, hold your hip?
I don't know.
That sucks. Hopefully he's fine.
Yeah.
I think Stafford has a hip thing. But
I don't know why.
so Calvin Ridley's slow. That's what they're saying.
Yeah.
And they were saying you should have capitalized and like traded. But it's like, who knew he played well?
Yeah, I did try
And
to.
then
To be fair, I did try to capitalize and trade him, but I tried to trade him last year.
Yeah. And then he still is getting the ball. Trevor trusts him.
Yeah, I mean, he has
still-
targets. When I
Yeah.
look at my stats, he's getting targeted. So, whatever. I hate everything.
But so this Harrison Okini guy. So there's this. I think there's going to be a movie. I don't know if there is already, or a TV show, something on it. This guy was in like a tugboat, a crew of like 12 dudes, and they were on the Nigerian coast. I don't know. So like, yeah,
can we redo slaves?
yeah,
And get some?
that's what they were doing. There was an image of like the crew, and it was just like one black dude, and he was the guy who survived. And I was like, he was killing whites.
Yeah.
But so there's this crew of like 12 dudes, and this dude Harrison Okini. I guess they call it an ocean swell. Came out of nowhere. I don't know what a swell is.
Like a wave?
Yeah. They said swell.
Like surfers are like, nice swell. I think
Oh,
swell
really?
is when it goes like when it's like curving in.
I just
or
don't know.
something.
I'm like, was the ocean bruised?
I think, yeah. I think it's when it's like curving in or something, or like coming over itself.
Yeah. So momentarily bruised. So they had an ocean momentarily swell. I don't know. I'm dumb. So that happens, and injury probably happening. Every play, injury. Watch out. So it knocked them into a smaller boat, capsized. They're sinking. They're gone. And as a precaution, because there are so many pirates out there, matey, that people lock themselves in their rooms and at certain times, like at night and shit. So the guy that Harrison Ford, he happened to be up early and he was doing the sandbag thing, and he had breakfast. He was like making himself breakfast, and then he was on the toilet when this happened. So, yeah, maybe he had enough gas in there to give him an air bubble, but that's literally how he survived. They capsized, and he had an air bubble, and he survived for 60 hours. Like
How
deep
much air was down there?
I was like, what?
60 hours of air?
60 hours. And then, so I guess there was a point where he was like, he knew that bubble was running out or something. So, because it's been 50 plus hours. So then he started swimming because he's like, I have to
Try to get out.
because I'm running out. He could tell he was running out. I don't know. So he's swimming out, literally like he's thinking, life's over.
Yeah.
This is the only chance. I'm
getting stressed out.
I have to hold my breath and swim as fast as I can. And then that's when like the rescuing team was like
diving down.
And they have like video. I didn't watch it yet, but they have video footage of like
him
getting to him, and then like I think
was he out of the ship? Yeah.
I didn't watch it. I was reading about it, but like they didn't say that. But they said one of the guys rescuing him to not scare him, which I was like, just get the fucking guy and get him out of the water. Scare him? I don't give a shit.
To not scare him, they're like, we're not ghosts.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah.
But they said to not scare him. They like gently touch his shoulder. I'm like, that would freak me out too.
Yeah,
what the fuck?
grab me.
Grab me and get me the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
But so that was just a crazy
What
story.
do I know? Dude, speaking of slaves, I saw a video
about him?
of a guy going. At first, it starts out like you think this guy's giving you like some history thing because he's like, like slaves, like they had to work from the moment they woke up, and he's like saying all this stuff like how much they worked and all this stuff, and then he goes, so like my mentality is like, why can't I do that? And it's like, dude, that's your comparing yourself, like your motivation in life to like try to work all day is to. Your motivation in life to work all day is, dude, slaves did it. It's like, they weren't like, oh, I'm trying to better. They're
Like,
just,
we got so much done back then.
yeah. And he's like, why
We need to get more done again.
yeah.
That's
dude.
like somehow going further than Henry Ford being like, everyone needs to work every day of the week.
Yeah.
And then when they're off, they buy a car from where they're working, and then they go back to work.
What is his problem when we do this? He's just staring at the thing going, I can't see out the window.
I don't know. I'm going to put him back on that poof. Or, sorry.
I want to put him, you're like, I want to put him in a cage.
I do want to put my cat in a cage. Dude, there was a time where I'd be going to bed, and I brought a kennel, one of the little kennels, the cat carriers, take them to the vet. I left that in the bedroom because I'm like, I'd wake up in the middle of the night, them like running around. Or like one's humping another one. And I'm like, all right, I'm just going to have to put you in here for
one's
sleep in here because I have to go to sleep.
Yeah.
I can't do this.
That's crazy.
But yeah, that Harrison guy, he's going to be on Oprah. He's going to be nice. Good play for Corey.
Huge diggy.
That Harrison guy,
Diggy. Sorry.
he's going to be on Oprah. He's going to be on Jimmy Kimmel. What's the other guy? Corden. He's going to be on Cordon Bleu Corden.
Yeah.
He's going to be on his show. He's going to be on Rogan.
Dude, that will be a movie.
And
it's like this whole movie to get to that part too. And it's like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. And the
Look at on the ship.
I seen a
and they're
picture
gonna,
of the
make up
guy.
shit where they're like, yeah, they were all calling him
It's
like the
gonna be-
N-word and like they hated him.
yeah, it's going to be
And they were the worst people, so
Yeah.
like they all died. And it's like, he's good. So
Yeah.
he survived. Dude, shut up. It's like literally, and then after that comes out, it's like he was great, but it's like, oh, he actually like abuses his wife.
Yes.
Like, and then it's like more
like
shit comes out. And
he
it's
just
like,
looks like a random dude, but they're going to have him be like Denzel Washington in the movie.
Yeah.
He's going to be like in great shape, the most well-spoken dude. And then this guy is just like,
He taking a shit.
Yeah. He goes home and he's like, I was up early because I was really horny. I wanted to jay off and get some eggs.
He's like, I was up early. You know my gas. You know my fucking stomach problems. I'm having the shit constantly.
He has stomach problems because he eats like a complete dirt bag.
Yeah. Gabe Davis dropped it. Wow. Diesel, do you like find crack in the morning? Well,
This,
it's
I have no
11:30.
explanation for this. Can you make it?
Oh God.
I'm gonna have to put this cat in this hammock.
He's like, he just was like,
Can't do it.
oh no.
You can't. What? Jeez, dude.
Whoa.
That's the highest
I
he's
mean,
jumped in
yeah.
since Nam,
I
dude.
mean, I've seen a cat jump on a fridge, but that's pretty good.
I've seen a cat, Buster, jump to a fridge. Right? Buster did that
I
shit.
don't know.
How'd he get
I've
up
seen
there?
my cousin's cat jump on a fridge, but he had like fucking, they had like athletic cats.
Yeah. All right. So, no, I didn't hear anything about that guy going on shows, but I thought it would be funny. Like, he's just on Theo Von's podcast, and rather than the guy's name, it just says like Air Bubble Man or
Yeah.
something. Because he's had like the plumbers on. It just says a plumber.
That's funny.
And he's had what else? He's done other things where like he just has the occupation of the guy.
Yeah.
There's the air bubble survivor. So, dude, since you were shitting, was it like a shit bubble?
Yeah.
He's just asking the.
What smells? The floaters next to your head the whole
That's
time.
why he was swimming out. He was like, I can't do it.
I can't do another hour
Dude,
with this shit. that's
59
floating next to me.
hours. Too many hours with my own shit bubble.
Yeah, but what if you had a floater in the toilet? So then when everything floated, it just and then you're just
I just
Yeah.
bounces off his
you'd have
face.
To, like, I would have to
Oh,
like
shit.
I would like try to like put it somewhere.
He
Like,
feels it slime on his leg, like
Yeah.
slide against his leg.
I can't imagine what it was like in an airship. The airboat must have been pretty decently big though. To make 60 hours.
That's what. Yeah, it had been a full room.
Yeah, you have.
So
to
they
be.
have the rooms locked in. Is that the bathroom maybe? Because they said he was on the toilet when it happened. So maybe just the bathroom is like sealed off tight.
Maybe.
But then it's like, why would only one room be like that?
Well, maybe
everyone had like,
everyone else like opened their doors and stuff to like get out, and then it was like, and they're like,
yeah, they're all, we know what to do, running around. We know how to save ourselves, and then they're all dead. And then the black guy was like,
well, they couldn't have been far, so they weren't far from shore then. So the boat,
it was like by the Nigerian coast.
yeah. So the boat couldn't have been like
not
that
too far
deep underwater too.
Yeah,
which is nice. It's not like the submersible that was
deep out there.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Looking for the bottom of the ocean.
I remember like all this stuff's happening, and then finally they're like, "Yeah, we think they just instantly died, like a couple hours in." Okay.
Well, dude, someone said that like right away, and then a bunch of people were trying to be like, "No, like they're still looking for them.
Yeah.
They can't be dead. There's a
We
reason
think we
they're
heard
looking."
banging, but it was like,
it's like
it wasn't it.
banging.
Yeah, like what they think they're
Some
like.
sonar.
Oh, we think it was like the pieces of the ship like just hitting together in the water is what they heard or something. Because then they like found remnants. I don't know. What I don't want to talk about that thing again. But
yeah, I would like to
underwater.
Yeah.
Oh, my wife.
So yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Other world event. Well, not world events, but other news. This is a massive world event because it happens all the time. But
I came finally.
I can jizz once again. Yep. The problem was condoms.
The problem was
The problem was gayness.
The problem was I'm gay.
Before you got here, I was like, "Oh, let me see if I'm a good singer." And I was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Because you can hear yourself." And I'm like, "No, it sucks."
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Diesel, yeah.
Oh, Diesel, I'm gonna, man.
His eyes, dude.
He's like,
I'm going crazy. Does that thing look like it's tilting with him in it?
I don't know. Maybe. We'll
I
find
don't
out when
either.
it falls, and it'll be really funny.
That'd be bad news. He's going to snap another limb. So they got the, they got the Israel stuff going on, Palestine. What's going on over there? Let's check in with Corey, our correspondent. Correspondent Corey.
I saw a video of missiles flying from.
Whoa. I saw buildings collapsing and exploding.
Yeah, I saw.
And I was like, that looks staged.
yeah,
Like 9/11. Buildings don't fall like that. Jet fuel doesn't burn steel beams or whatever the fuck people say.
I saw a video actually just recently about those buildings and why they felt like that. I didn't watch the whole thing because I didn't care. But it was.
Oh wait, 9/11.
Yeah, and they were like, see, it was like how the building was designed. That's why I was like, oh, so after all these years, you're like, no, they were designed a certain way, so they fell straight down like they were demolished. My phone's going crazy.
Oh, ooh.
Actually, it's just sleeper. It's probably like all your players are dead.
Yeah. Well, no, it's.
Oh, never mind.
It's just
actually one of them is a good one. Someone went from
Oh
questionable.
no, tipped. Oh.
Someone went from questionable to healthy.
Let me know if me and Jordan both have Amon-Ra St. Brown.
OBJ is active. Isn't he doubtful?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It says he's doubtful. They said less than 50%.
Ugh.
They would say he would be playing. I'm like,
And Jamo's what? Is he questionable or out? Because he was
Is that
out.
vibrating?
Huh?
Ring.
My phone's broken.
Oh, so it makes it.
When it rings, it doesn't even like go like. Voot, voot. It'll do one vibrate like that, and then nothing. So
I'm
if
thinking
people
about getting
call
that
me,
15.
Yeah.
Dropping the big bucks.
I'm literally gonna keep this till it literally doesn't work anymore.
Yeah. Well, mine sometimes just feels like that, and I'm like, fuck. And then, dude, do you do this? My brother doesn't.
Really caught it.
My brother does not. He said he
heard him.
Check this out. I know we're bouncing around, but my brother, Alex, who's been in a divorce,
I hate him.
he came out gay. It's because he's gay. So he goes, oh, I never delete my messages. like on iPhone, and I was like, that's crazy. I have mine set to like
Mine's
if
after
I don't
30 days.
30 days
away,
it'll delete them. And then that's just because there was one time
It'll
I looked
bog
at
you
my
down.
yeah, dude. One time I looked at the storage, and it
was
was
like all
just
messages.
and I
Yeah.
went, "What the fuck?" And then you go in there, and I go, "That was a video that was sent to me 4 fucking years ago." And then so I changed it. But anyways, he goes, "No, you have to keep it." He has it set to like it goes to the cloud or whatever, so it's not always loaded.
Yeah.
He'd have to download it or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
But he's like, this is the reason, like he's getting money in their divorce, and he
Oh.
got the house.
Yeah, I
and all
don't
this-
have those same problems.
I
so
know,
I'm
I
fine.
know, I know. But all those reasons.
If I said that, he goes, "Yeah, but you never. These fucking
Yeah,
women
you
are
never-
cunts.
yeah, he would do that.
They want to destroy you." And I would
we
go,
should have him on,
"Okay,
and understand that you and I understand that like this is just we're just gonna get him going.
yeah, this is pure comedy."
Yeah, pure entertainment. This guy just raging.
I still don't want to do that.
All right, well maybe when you're on a vacation, you go on a honeymoon, I'll have my brother on, and I'll get him riled up. You go on some vacation or some shit, but. Dude, he would be like, "Oh, I could do it." Oh my god!
And then
I'm gonna have to edit that part.
And then while he was,
I don't edit any
it,
pods.
Yeah. And then while you guys were doing it, he'd be going, "We should just do it. Fuck Corey."
Dude,
Me and me.
what does Corey bring? Like, I have fucking stories, dude.
Yeah.
I fucked a fucking crazy fat bitch.
Yeah.
She was a doctor and a lesbian, and I turned her.
Yeah. And she's not a doctor anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
I turned her into a fucking idiot.
Yeah, she got a motorcycle and was driving drunk with me. We were both bashing motorcycles against each other. She drove into the back. Ooh, Calvin. Oh, he's like, "I don't move fast. Look at that, Chris." Did like the slowest juke of all time. No! NFL, dude. Should be canceled. It should turn into...
Oh god, dude, he's like really,
It's his left knee.
yeah, and he's
He's
really
done.
like writhing around. Too.
Yes. Yeah.
Hey, let me tell you this right here.
Been there, done that.
Let me tell you this right here. Not one of my fantasy guys.
Don't give a shit.
Don't care. No.
Another bill down.
Dude, I feel like in fantasy, I just my team. It'll be like it gives you the projection, and it's like close usually, like with the team, and then like I'll just get unlucky where I have guys do bad, and then the guy I'm facing has like a couple guys do pretty good, and then I just 120 to 93, and I'm like, why? Why can't I have a guy go off, and they don't have a guy go off?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm 2-2 though, so it's not that big.
Well, dude, speaking of that, this week, 2 leagues playing against DJ Moore, who had 53 fantasy points himself
Oh man, I know that's
Thursday.
that sucks.
One guy.
Yeah, that sucks.
And so I'm just looking at it going, I mean,
Yeah.
I have to have one guy. And then one
Or
of the
they have
teams.
to have everybody not do anything.
Yeah, and one of the teams, they have Christian McCaffrey,
Yeah.
who's been just getting 50 a game,
Yeah.
like on his own. I'm like, so I'm just screwed.
I saw speaking of, I just meowed, and it just reminded me of something I saw. I saw a Reddit post. I don't watch Your Mom's House at all anymore, really.
Yeah.
I saw a thing where it was like, some guy made a post, he's like, dude, finally the first intro where it fucking, like, I don't know, I think he like used like, like called their names. He's like, fucking dumb bitch Christina or something like that. I'm sure they're not right. Fucking Christina didn't fucking meow in the intro. Finally. And I was like, is that like a she's meow? So she makes like a meow noise?
Yeah.
And then every time it happens, you just lose. I swear to God,
That's
dudes have problems.
There's a ton of
I
men
feel like
with
there
a
is
ton
so
of
many
problems.
guys, but I feel like there's so many guys who are like incel weirdos who listen to comedy pods where it's like if a woman's doing something, they're just, I have never been more mad. And it's like, you need to relax.
Yeah.
Dude, I like see people post about like pods we like. We're like, I'm mad about this, and I go, that didn't even register.
Yeah.
Or even if it did, I went, oh, that was kind of annoying. Gone out of my brain.
Yeah.
I don't go locked in. I will post about it in 2 days on Reddit.
But also, Corey and I just talked to each other on here, which I guess this is posted to everything. But we don't tweet or go to Reddit or go to the forums and just go, "Hey everyone, don't we want this guy kicked off his own pod?" Because he's every now and then he goes, "Yeah," or whatever. He makes some noise.
I just saw the injury. Oh, it was like a hyperextension of the knee. He tore or something.
Yeah, that's what I've had that happen twice. People, I'm right here.
Yeah, it looked like yours.
Really?
Not really. I don't know.
Mine went one time. It went straight back. Oh, just a tiny bit. That was the
Yeah.
first time. And then the second time, left, right.
Yeah.
It went kakoosh.
Well, the second time was the.
That was outside.
I thought the second time was the inside.
First time was inside.
Okay. Yeah, that was just like. Yeah, were they both just like because of the turf? There was a second one. Contact with somebody.
No, they were both
just like
non-contact.
There's a cut.
It's just running. And then so the second one happened because I just never had the first
non-contact.
Never had it fixed.
Oh yeah, non-contact.
That's why that
injury.
Happened. But never got it fixed because it happened, and I had a trip to Germany and bought a house, and got laid off all in like the same month.
Yeah. Dude,
so I was just like,
if you told someone that, they would be like, "What? You should not have done that stuff." Well, the house, it's crazy. That
I already had the Germany
it's
thing
crazy
planned.
that you got the house.
Oh yeah,
because like I was talking to like Jen's brother who does like who works for like a like
whatever the hell.
Yeah, he works for United
Mortgage
Wholesale
stuff?
or whatever, or maybe he works for someone else. But anyway, mortgage shit.
Yep.
And he's been like, dude, people will literally like. They'll be approved for a mortgage, and then they'll get a new job, and then the people doing their mortgage go,
"Come on,
we can't approve this now because it's all different. Everything's changed."
I don't think I wasn't.
You must
laid
have
off
just
yet.
yeah. I think it was.
But they
like,
told me so that month they were like, "You're going to be laid off."
Yeah.
Like in 2 months or something, and I was like, "All right."
Yeah.
And I was just like, "I don't know. I'm gonna pay for anything."
You submitted everything, and then they were like, "You're approved," and then right when you're approved. No job.
I already signed. I got the house, and I was like, cool. And then I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, because they were telling me like when I was getting my shit, like they literally said to me like, don't fucking get a new job, don't buy a car. They're like just telling me like not to do that stuff because it'll like fuck up your like approval.
It is funny,
like,
but
your
it's
pre-approval.
Like, how hard is it not to do some of those big things? Just
I don't know. I think maybe the job thing might just be like, because I don't think it really matters.
I can't believe they showed that injury. They've been doing a good job of not showing injuries.
I didn't like it. I wasn't even trying to see it. I just looked up.
What the fuck? The
Calvin?
The Nick Chubb one.
I didn't see that. I still haven't seen it.
I only saw like I wasn't looking at the right part.
Yeah.
And then they said that something, and I was like, oh, that was the injury. And then it was only shared on the internet afterwards. The Monday night broadcast or whatever, they purposely didn't show it.
The Monday night Toontown. What?
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm saying. Christian Kirk.
Mortgage people, buy a house, lose a house.
Diesel. Saying Diesel because you're right over there.
Yeah. So then? Yeah, because I got it checked, and they were like, you probably tore your ACL. Like, that was like they were like, that's probably what happened. But like my knee was swollen, because they do this thing where they move the bottom of your leg. Like I could do it's I forgot the test name, but they do this, and if you don't have an ACL, it just feels like it separates, like from your the bone to bone
connected.
Yeah, there's like a little gap you can feel because you go to one leg tight, the other leg just
cool. That's what I want to see in my knee.
Yeah, she did that, and she was like, "Yeah, you probably completely tore your ACL."
And then she goes, "Wait, you're the guy."
You're the guy
in
that's
the dentist office.
What? Nah. Start sliding up the table. All right. I was gonna say the building's collapsing in fucking Israel and all that shit.
Oh, yeah.
Like I don't know. People talk about this stuff.
I'm like,
what are you supposed to do?
I'm in America.
Like no. So like Ariel Helwani, famous MMA reporter. He was on ESPN for a long time. Now he's just back to his own thing.
Yeah.
Which, if it wasn't for Dana White, he'd probably be back on ESPN, right? Because like Dana White hates the fucking guy.
Yeah.
Like that's been like well documented. But
Dana
he's Jewish.
Cool.
And his like grandpa was, he had all these. He had a tweet where he had all these different things. Like my great grandpa was removed from this country because of this, and that. He was Jewish. My grandparents, blah blah blah, because he was Jewish. Like all these problems in Israel, Palestine, all this stuff. And what are people supposed to do? Because there'll be people that'll be like, they get mad at him for like talking about something.
Yeah.
He's like, I just have family that have been directly affected, have been set on fire and blown up, and he's just like, I feel
like don't want you to say anything.
Yeah. And then I'm ignorant enough. I don't even know which, because isn't it like a bunch of Hollywood will like back one of them.
I don't know.
And I don't know. And I don't know
I don't
enough
know anything.
because then they're like, then someone's like, well, you got to think about this side.
That's because
I'm like, what?
Yeah, it's just
I don't
both.
know.
It's like the same thing with like the Ukraine stuff because we like help Ukraine, but then it's like there's also like bad shit that happens there. So then people are like, there's just two sides, and then I'm just like, okay.
I'm not getting in the middle of this.
And then everyone's lies about shit, and then you're like, well, what's happening? What's true? What's not true? And then people are like, well, what I'm saying is true. Well, no, what I'm saying is true. That guy's an idiot. If you follow him, you're a fucking right-wing fascist piece of shit. Well, if you follow him,
I'm literally on the
you're a
podcast
fucking
just asking questions.
You're a fucking liberal communist. Fucking,
Cuck.
I don't know, whatever. Ridley, another catch, dude.
You're just a cum-guzzling Nazi.
Ridley, another catch.
Let's go, Red.
I need to rid myself of
These
bad
AIDS.
games. I'm playing your brother Mark in his league.
Doesn't he have some injuries?
He does.
Yeah,
because Gibbs isn't playing.
his team was. Gibbs isn't playing?
I don't think so. I think he's doubtful now.
Oh, it says out. I think for
Does it
him.
say out now? He got moved to doubtful a couple days ago.
Shit. The lines, man. Come on.
Come on,
That's
Ray.
what Mark picked up.
Come on, Ray.
Mark picked up Khalif Raymond. I wonder if he'll slide him in.
Yeah.
His ass.
Come on, Ray.
Come on, Stir.
Let's go.
Stafford?
Stafford.
Stafford? Rama?
The next time someone farts into a mic, I've bitched about it on here before, but just because you were talking about people being so dumb and posting, like we were talking about, I'll talk to one friend about if you have a gripe about
People don't have friends.
people, that's the incel dudes, but I'll talk to one friend and go, or just I don't know, I don't know, like. So easy to just move along. There's endless entertainment in the planet. You don't like that, stop watching that.
Yeah.
Like you're like, I've heard what Rogan has to say. He talks about mushrooms.
Yeah.
He'll talk about how hunting helps animals.
I'll talk about
Cool. He
downloading
reiterates
your
that.
consciousness into AI.
Yes.
And I'm like, what?
He's been talking about that since 2012.
Oh my god. That's so funny when he was doing
For a long
it.
time, he was doing heavy keto talk. He'd put that into everything.
Yeah, but now isn't like keto's not actually like the best.
Well, then he was
thing.
doing like the meat thing for a while.
Yeah,
but
then
still,
they say, like,
essentially,
too much keto's out. It's like we can't just like do keto forever, whatever.
I think it's never worked for him. He's always done his Italian bullshit where he eats a ton of carbs, which is not keto.
Yeah, right.
So
Italian shit is good.
What did you say?
I said Italian shit is good.
Yeah. So
Fucking pastas.
Yeah. So that's what he'll say. He'll be like, I can't resist, and then
there's a mirror right here, and I can just look over and just see myself.
dude, I don't know who doesn't walk into a bathroom, like a single person bathroom, and go,
Dude, that's fun.
how do you not do that?
I do it if there's I'll have
If you're
like,
not doing that,
I'll have like my headphones in,
Are you
listening to
even
music,
conscious?
and I'll go to the bathroom and I'll look over at the mirror and then I'll just be like, go to music, and I'm just going, and then I look at the door. I'm like,
yeah, do a little two-step,
yeah.
push a kid over. Oh, but all I was gonna say was my main gripe is something that I've just hit. I go 15-15. There's one NFL pod where the guy will go. He'll go. He'll do like a snake noise.
Why?
And he does it because they do these picks for the football, and they do a snake. They do like the snake draft.
Yeah.
And he'll just be like, and I'm sorry for everyone that cares about that because it really bothers me.
Yeah.
And so I understand. So that's another thing. I really understand when someone's mad about something. I get it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that I'm sorry I can't handle. I can't hold it back. I really don't like it, but I'm not incel about it all over Reddit trying to ruin a guy's podcast career.
Shit, yeah. Oh,
Podcast
cool.
career?
Zay Jones left the game. He did get a touchdown, though.
He did get a sick touch. It was good. You see that?
I did see it. Because I think I started him in
It
your
was before my
league.
family kicked you off the YouTube.
Somebody did. And I was just like,
Well, Mark and my family are using it. So that's 3 people.
oh, what accounts do they let you use?
Well, nothing. Yeah. No, so, but I did want to tell you this.
That was funny when I
Mark-
found out you're like, I'm like, oh, you have Peacock? You're like, yeah, I have yours. I went, oh, I didn't even, another one? I don't even know. I just give people. Oh, could I? I'm like, here, you can use mine.
Yeah.
I gave my brother my ESPN because it was when the game was on ESPN, so you can watch. If you have ESPN Plus,
Yeah.
then you can like watch games on like ESPN sometimes. And then Josh's like watching on some shitty site, and I go, "Do you want my ESPN account?" He goes, "Sure."
Yeah.
Like if it's not gonna affect me, then I'm just like, well, here,
YouTube told me I can have 5 accounts, and then we noticed a person or two getting kicked off, and so they get kicked off, and then I'm like, well, what the fuck? I go look, and it's like, oh, you can only have 3 people watch at one
3
time.
people watch one. Yes.
What are you saying? You did not do this before, and then at one point you were like, you could have 5 people actually if you want. I'm like, oh, cool. Why would they go, hey man, have 5 different people on the planet anywhere they want? They can all use your YouTube, big dog, but not at the same time, motherfucker.
Yeah. My parents just, I guess they're.
I wouldn't have done that. I would have never given it. Number one, not given would have been to my parents.
Yeah.
Because they fucking, I already knew right away. They just go right to the news. They told me they got rid of cable because the news was like pissing them off.
Yeah, but then that's what they watch.
And then I was like,
but then they don't even log into their own accounts.
Yeah, they didn't have cable. And I go, guys, I was like, there's cool stuff on my YouTube. And, you know, at this time, YouTube was never kicking anybody off. We were all watching it forever, for years. And I was like, dude, use this. And then I go on there, and the top 3 stations now are news.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's what my parents are doing.
Yeah.
And my dad's like, oh, well, usually we just like have it on.
Have it on.
So they just turn the TV
mad.
on. I'm like,
yeah.
God.
I
should go to my parents, sign out. But now I got them connected. Never mind.
Yeah. You can't die because they'll know. They like, oh, Chris, it's not working.
Well, maybe I'll have an intervention for them.
Yeah.
Knock them off.
If Corey's watching. No. It's just funny because it's like I only watch where it's like like football or like if like Everton is playing on like a network and not Peacock. Those are the only time I like turn it on. I'm never just going, ooh, what's on? Let me watch this movie on YouTube TV. Like I don't turn you on YouTube TV. So when I am watching football and then it goes, you've exceeded, and I go, but this is all I want to watch. I don't want to watch anything else. And I'm like, if someone else is it, watch a football. I get kicked off for somebody watching the goddamn news.
Oh, but that's what I was gonna say. Just sign back on because my parents and Mark were both like, especially my parents were both like. My dad goes, yeah, well, last time it happened, we just went, all right. My dad goes, I don't know what the fuck that means. And he goes, so we just turned on Netflix. Yeah. He goes, usually we just
the one time I did
find something on Netflix.
Yeah, the one time I did it before, when I did that, I did that, and then it kicked me off again. And I went, okay, well, I'm not going to have like a fight.
So because you told me that, I asked my parents, and then I asked Mark, and they were both like, they said the same exact thing. They were like, just like, oh,
and
like,
nobody's watching it, dude.
Yeah, yeah, and then just me is on.
Yeah, fuck. Yeah, that's fine. Really, yeah. I literally own. That's like because I think like
big dog.
Yeah, when like Drew is because that's when like Drew was talking about it with us at one time, and I was just like, I only use it like when for like a football game, occasionally.
Yeah,
because then sometimes
I know you do that
if it's on Prime, I'll watch it on Prime. Or if I can watch it on ESPN, I'll watch it on ESPN. And then the Sunday night games are on NBC. So I can watch it on Peacock. So like I'm not just like you. If I can watch on something else, then I won't use the YouTube TV. I'll just use something else because I'm like, well, I won't get kicked off or whatever. Fucking Knox, dude.
It's mine. And one time I got kicked and I was like, I could just stream East it. And even though it's mine, I was like, I don't want to bother anybody else. Yeah,
I'm hungry.
Why can't the what are we gonna get? Ooh.
I don't know. Are we going fancy smancy or are we just going easy peasy?
It's me and you,
I'm feeling kind of easy
cover
peasy.
Girl. Easy peasy?
Yeah.
All right, I don't give a fuck.
But also, I mean, it's not like things is fancy smancy hard though.
You know how they do charity events, comedy? They go to the Middle East and the comedians will cheer up their troops or whatever the fuck. What do they do now? They just cheer up drones? Sorry. But oh, I did it right. Yeah. I'm usually pretty bad.
When AI comedians go out, they'll send AI comedians. They'll send AI comedians to go out there. for AI drones, and they'll be like, "Ha ha, that's funny."
That is funny.
like,
They're
how
all
many
just
hu-
like
how
doing
many
holograms
humans-
of claps.
How many humans does it take to bomb a wedding? Now 0 because
Zero.
AI is in control. Ha ha.
Zero.
That's funny. Quit moving around on there. The balcony's gonna break.
We have a
down.
malfunction.
Whoa. Beat hard.
Hello, folks. Folks, or do you have to put the L in there? Folks.
Folks.
People,
Hey,
you put-
folks.
People kind of put a W.
My
in there,
name
folks.
is John Rigginsworth.
Hello, folks.
Then you got Florida next week.
Woo! Oh yeah. So the pod's
Your
dead.
girlfriend's parents. It's gay.
Dude, this guy's going.
Actually, I am going. Not your girlfriend. What? Your wife.
Wife.
I'm going to Florida in first week of December with my wife's family. It's like the
Nice.
same thing.
Nice. What are you guys doing?
We like the guy like Airbnb. Her brother's crazy and just like Jen
Ross?
got read a text. Yeah,
Ross
and he's
Geller,
like,
dude?
But he's like, okay,
You
I
ever call
got
him Ross Geller.
Ross Geller.
Friends.
Oh no, Ren's is fucking trash.
But it's fun. What about
Dude,
Ross Barkley?
I
The
still-
dude big barks. And he's
Yeah.
like, what?
Yeah, I still will never forget when I was listening to just a regular episode. Maybe it might have even been a bonus episode
Oh,
of
yeah.
Tuesdays, and friends
were
came
like-
up and just,
They just
dude,
shit on it so
Joe
hard.
was like, that show is like the worst show. I was like,
Pivot.
yeah,
That's like their fun. What their fan base thinks is like the funniest episode is
Pivot?
they're moving they're moving apartments.
And
And
they're trying to move a
Ross,
couch?
the unfunny one,
he sucks. That's
He's-
what it. Joe,
he's
Joe's
the
like,
least
I
funny
think Joe said he's
person
the
on the
worst
show.
character
He's
on
the
TV.
worst. He's
yeah.
a huge fucking bitch.
Yeah.
I
think
he's just a huge baby.
he goes-
sucks.
He goes, I can't see anybody ever wanting to be around a human being like that.
No, he's crying. His
Yeah.
face is crying.
And he lands Rachel, fucking Jennifer.
Impossible.
Yeah, no.
Impossible.
She just would go for a fucking pussy retard.
Yeah. Her and her hard
That's it.
nipples.
This is his
are
personality.
attracted to him. Yeah.
This is me. I'm
they
a
s-
fucking bitch.
She's like, I'm an archaeologist. Nobody's that.
What is he actually?
I think that's what he is.
An archaeologist?
Yes.
In New York?
Yeah, he travels to. I don't know. Yeah, I'm like
Is she gonna listen to this and get fucking
yes.
mad?
One
wrong,
time-
wrong.
one
wrong,
time
wrong.
I bitched.
Well, you know what's not wrong? The show's garbage.
I
dude.
think there was an episode where he was doing something. They showed it like one time. Dude, she's gonna come down here. Fucking how that guy dove into the fucking punching bag and hit the wall.
She's gonna dive into
She's
the
gonna
table.
just do that. Just knock all this shit off
Yeah.
the table and just be knocked out. What the fuck?
yeah.
And that'd be a sick vibe. Maybe that'd get us some views, dude.
Yeah.
Maybe somebody will fucking listen to this show. But they're moving a fucking bed, I think, or couch. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Probably couch. Classic.
Yeah.
Classic thing where you have to pivot.
Yes. So yeah, they're one of the girls.
I just, like,
Another
never
thing is Ross should be at the bottom. I don't think he's at the bottom. There's
Yeah.
like a woman at the bottom.
Dude,
He's
and then
just
like fucking
screaming
Joey is just like, I'm like, nobody's this stupid. He's just, "Damn,
so incredibly dumb.
I'm an actor, but I can't even survive on my own without my fucking gay friend.
I think at one point he hooks up with Rachel, and I'm like, that makes sense.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because she's like, oh, he's
The dumb,
big,
attractive
he's
guy.
a big dumb.
Yeah,
retard.
she's like, I'm gonna go play with this guy's
Yeah.
big dick
What's
every
the
now
other
and
guy?
then.
What's like the actual funny guy? The guy who's like
Who,
funny.
who got problems because he's funny?
Yeah.
Chandler.
Yeah, Chandler. Okay.
Chandler.
Yeah, Chandler.
Chandler.
Chandler's like Joey
one
like,
lady
can't
fucks
survive
him.
without him.
Yeah.
He's like, Dad, I don't know how to fucking make a grilled cheese. I just set the kitchen on fire. And then Ross is going, there's a spider over here.
Oh, Rachel.
Rachel, please.
Then he has a baby with like an English bitch.
Dude. Yeah,
What the
whatever.
fuck?
Yeah. And then then that other girl's like fucking zany and stupid too. How do they have three? Like,
Oh, dude.
what's
Yeah.
her name?
Joey and Perdita.
Phoebe. No,
Phoebe.
Yeah, Perdita.
Phoebe. Brain dead.
Yeah.
And then I've seen her in interviews as herself, real life person, and I'm like, that's kind of what she is,
Yeah.
dude. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Because I thought she was like, oh, she's so funny at being like this funny person.
All right. What if
She's kind of a ditz too.
Big Bomb, Calvin? Let him go.
Somebody just helmet to the
Aw,
fucking ankle.
I would be like, Guess I'm booking a ticket to London right now.
Yeah, because I'm going to kill this whole team.
Yeah.
Ooh, they got my massage gun. Theragun.
Theragun.
Welcome to
Therapeutic
Theragun.
gun.
Therapeutic gun. Oh, his fucking leg's getting torqued. He fumbled earlier. No. Somebody get it. Speaking of friends, Seinfeld. Better. But why don't they send Seinfeld and Ari Shaffir over to the fucking Palestine and have them figure it out?
Have them figure it out.
Do a charity event.
Couple of Jews.
Rather than do an American charity for comedians talking to drones.
Why did we start talking about Friends?
I don't know.
Oh, because you said Ross. Because I was saying how we're going to
You're talking
Florida
about
with
Florida.
my family.
Wow, we suck.
But her brother, her brother texted, like, I think group texted. I'm not in it for some reason. I got married, but I'm not part of the family, so I can be in the group text. What the fuck? Anyway, Jen was like, oh, my brother texted me. He goes, and then it was just like, all right, I got a reservation for this, reservation for this, reservation for, and I was like, Jesus. And then I just looked at her and I went, just tell me where I have to go, and I'll just do it, because this is crazy.
Yeah.
Anywho.
Trying to do a lot.
Yeah, he is. He's dude. Then one day they go, yeah, I think we could have like a relaxing day. I think we'd probably go like bike riding, maybe like hikes. I go,
yeah, you guys are like,
that's an event day.
That's
not a relaxed day.
Yeah.
And I'm just going. This is hold on. This is the girls looking at this was last night at the bar, looking at the receipt.
Got a big bill.
Looking at the bill. All right. $36 plus I just need the fries and wings.
Just had the fries and the wings. Oh, Chris, can't find it.
That was really funny because, I mean, sometimes I'm like...
We were just talking about
sometimes I'm on both sides, but it was like, no, I got $36. I just need to know how much fries and wings are. So what'd you get?
No, and they went, Chris, you're being like aggressive. I go, you're across the table. I can't hear you. You can't hear me.
Yeah.
I'm trying to communicate. They're like, well, you're communicating like a freak.
Yeah.
I'm like, we're in a bar. It's loud.
I just kept going, we just need to know what 36 plus fries and wings.
Yeah. And I didn't do a tip yet, but I couldn't even get to that because they were like doing their own thing. They're like, men are dumb now, Chris.
Yeah,
Haven't you seen Ghostbusters?
Haven't you seen the newest?
The new Ghostbusters? Yeah. Men are dumb.
Anywho.
And then I go, now? Men have always been dumb, you fucking man.
Yeah, men have always been dumb. Don't ask me to fucking...
But have Seinfeld go over there.
Oh, what? My God.
And have Seinfeld go over there
to... probably a flag for holding. Shit.
He can go, what's the deal with these buildings? And the bombs? There's so many bombs. I don't know. Can he do that? And then Ari would be like, I don't know. He would just be like, I think all of you should just bomb each other. Because that's what he does. He does like whatever the worst.
What about Sam?
Sam Kinison?
Morrell.
Oh, Sam Morrell, he could actually probably fix it. Because they look at him and they go, he looks like us. And then they'd listen.
Ooh, it was a flag on the defense. Nice. That was a sweet play then. I
feel like
I was hoping this game was going to be high scoring.
Ari Shaffir's chill demeanor might help. If he could be like simulcasted to everyone over there.
I don't know what could help. Maybe.
I don't think anything. Obviously, nothing can. Yeah. Nothing. People have done stuff. People have sent millions of dollars to this place or this place. Yikes! This guy's trying to get moited out of here.
Moited.
He's gonna get moited.
Yeah.
Did you hear about this? Did you know about this? Last Friday, Oak Park High School, there was a football game.
Oh.
Right after the football game.
Shooting?
2 people got shot.
Nice.
2 kids got shot. Another shooting, dude.
I saw
America.
I saw
football.
Guns. I saw a funny clip.
Yeah.
From some podcast of people I don't know, where the guy goes, I mean, we can look on the bright side. Some of these school shooters are potentially shooting future school shooters. So, and
because there's so many.
Yeah, and I just was like laugh. And
potentially,
that's the other guy in the pod was like laughing. I go, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
But
you can't get any more American than
shooting someone at a football game?
just live CTE concussions to our youngest and brightest, and then shooting people and killing people at the football game.
Yeah,
That's America.
I didn't know that happened.
That's America. Yep, Friday, Oak Park High School, not far from everyone else in Michigan, right?
Dude, this is crazy.
And then Oak Park went ahead to win 22-9.
After the shooting happened, like
Yeah,
we must rally together.
Yeah, they rallied the Oak Park. They rallied together. They drug out the dead people in the end. One of those, they'd have a special kid get a touchdown.
They hung him like Jesus Christ from the
They,
goalpost.
Yeah, they purposely wouldn't tackle a special kid. They let him run for like 13 yards, and he'd go out of bounds still. And they're like, "What are you doing?
What are you doing?
We're gonna give you the touchdown." And then so they did that, but with the dead people, and they did Bernie Sanders at
Weekend at Bernie's.
Weekend at Bernie Sanders, and they had him on a guy's back, and they drug him to the end zone. Oh, look, he's holding the ball.
Yeah.
Guy's body's just flopping around. They actually, I don't think anyone died though. They were fine.
That's good.
Yeah, just hospitalized.
Somebody
they made it. They're all right.
Go to the range.
Yeah, go to the range. School shooters, figure it out.
What are you doing?
Episode's gonna get pulled for saying school shooters. No, probably the algorithm's gonna rip everyone out.
We could double down and be like COVID.
Every time I look over, dude, it's Lawrence scrambling.
Yeah.
Every time I look over.
Every time I look, he's getting fucking pressured immediately.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what it feels like. I'm not even watching.
See, that one where he got away was sick.
Another news thing.
News time.
Welcome to the news time. There was a chicken. Michigan is holding the oldest chicken
Hostage
at gunpoint because it's America. If he doesn't get a first down, if this chicken can't get this first down, we're killing him.
Wait, a first down. He's playing football?
I was just connecting football and guns again. But this chicken just in May turned 21, dude. Oldest chicken.
That's crazy.
Guinness Book of Records. Oldest chicken ever.
This probably doesn't taste
Pretty
good.
cool. Oh, no. It's got to be bad. It's got to have wrinkly skin. Yeah. Imagine the tattoos in this chicken.
Yeah.
Imagine what they'll look like when you're 21 years old, you fucking chicken. You're going to be thinking back at it, be like, oh, I wish I didn't get those tattoos.
Looking back.
What a dumb thing people say.
Yeah.
Oh, what are you going to do when you're 80? I'm going to die when I'm 80. Yeah. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
No, what are you going to do when you're 80?
What a weird thing to say to somebody.
I'm going to fucking kill myself because I'm going to be in pain probably. ETN is an animal.
Yeah, he is. I think a lot of people were like, man, they got Tank Bigsby. He's going to take over ETN. ETN's not that good of an inside.
Fucking tats.
That was a girl, I think. They're not going to go inside. There was a girl like to the right.
Oh. I was like.
With tattoos, but.
Yeah. I was like, dude, that guy
was a definite man. Yeah. Okay, you saw the hard done poking out. This guy's like,
hard
man.
Judd.
Yep. Well, oldest chicken.
It's almost time.
Keep that chicken away.
To get food.
Keep that chicken away from American football games and high schools.
And KFCs.
And KFCs.
Hopefully he's retired.
You know what that makes me think of? Man, all the chickens we got in the cages just shitting on each other that we're probably about to eat one of those chickens.
Probably. Sorry,
guys.
I can only do so much.
I was vegetarian for 7 years, and yes, I am. What is that? I'm virtue signaling. With that, I'm a good guy, but I could only be a good guy for so long.
No.
I put my 7 years in, just like Michael Vick. He had dog fighting, and then he did his time, and now he's okay. Okay, so now I did my time. It's okay to go back to killing chickens.
Yeah, I hear you.
It's pretty crazy that I did that because chicken's very good. I just had steak last night. Steak's very good.
Steak is great.
That's a hard thing to not eat.
Yeah, I couldn't not.
Also, it's impossible. Like some vegan people talk about.
ETN touchdown.
Damn. I love that cheer, by the way. That's LT would always do that. The running backs. He'd be like, yink, off the right arm there. ETN tearing it up. I think I'm playing against him in a league. Well, probably I am because I'm in 5 leagues. Too many leagues.
Too many leagues.
These fantasy football apps or podcasts I listen to, these dudes, they're like, yeah, one of my I'm in 12 leagues, whatever. They're in just
No.
because that's what they do.
Yeah.
So they have to like study all the shit.
I guess.
And
yeah.
I'm like,
I guess
that's
if it's
crazy.
like your job.
They all have every player.
Yeah. I guess if it's your job.
Yeah.
That's different.
You're getting paid for
Yeah,
it.
if my job was to like be a fantasy football guy, then I probably would have 12 leagues.
I think if your job was that, you'd be even more jaded. You'd be like, this is too much and I hate it.
Yeah.
You know?
I would be.
But I guess if,
all I'd be
if
worried
it's paying
about
your
is
bills.
all I would be worried about is figuring out who's good, who to get, what not to get to do on my show,
And do 5 like me.
And I would never. And I wouldn't care if I won or whatever. You didn't do your lineup, dude. I don't have fucking time to do my lineup.
Oh, did you see what's on the desk here? We got poo, some fucking beans.
Harry Potter's gay.
Some, I don't know, what's this one called? Poof bitch?
Harry Potter sucks.
I love you.